Hello, how are you? Fifth grade. All right, I'm so glad to see you. Hey guys, I hope you've been working on your ukulele still and trying to figure out some chords and some songs. So I put mine down for a week or two and I'm just picking it back up. And you know, I'm kind of learning right along with you. So it takes a lot of practice and you have to kind of build up a little bit of kind of toughness on your fingers. And I had to cut my fingernails down a little bit. I need to cut them down a little bit more to get really good at it. So today we're going to concentrate on the chords C and F, which we had already learned when we left school, but we didn't get very much practice at them, especially F. So I want to really get back on that today, okay? First of all, make sure your ukulele is tuned. G, C, E, A. Remember the string closest to you. That's your 4. G, C, E, A. 1, 2, 3, 4. We always count from the bottom up in music. All right, so make sure that you've got those tuned, okay? All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at our C chord. So remember 1, 2, 3 frets. And we're going to put, I want you to use your 3 finger, that's your ring finger, on this string right here. See it? There you go. That's your first string. That's going to be your C chord, okay? Your C chord. All right, so we're going to play song number 1, Are You Sleeping? So they have put in the lines to show us every time we're supposed to play a chord, okay? So that's the only chord we're going to use in here. It's just our C chord. So 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret on this first string, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Brother John, Brother John. Morning bells are ringing, morning bells are ringing. Ding dong ding, ding dong ding. Great job, how'd you do? That was pretty easy, right? I like playing that one because I feel like I'm pretty good at it. Okay, so now let's move on to chord F. Now, remember in your book, your yellow folder that I sent home with you, you've got a chord chart here. If you also purchase the ukulele method book, you've got a much better looking chord chart, like it's much more professional. This one's kind of hand drawn and is both of them work great. So your ukulele method book has a lot of good information in it, especially because you're having to do a lot of this on your own. And so if you want to get really into it, make sure you're using that book. If not, use this folder that I sent home with you, okay? All right, so here is our chart. Remember, we're going to use our 1 finger in this first fret on string 2. And we're going to use our 2nd finger, which is our middle finger, on the 2nd fret on string 4. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try that. So we're using our 1 finger on the 2nd string. On the 2nd string. And if you're not sure, remember that at the bottom of that page too, they even showed somebody playing it. 1st fret, 2nd string, and you got to push it down really hard. And piano players, you're going to want to play really flat. Don't do that. We got to get up on top of those fingertips. Well, piano players should be up on your fingertips, but some of you other guys may want to play flat. Don't do that. Get up on top of those fingertips. Okay, so here we are, 1 finger. And then your 2 finger is going to go in that 2nd fret. 1, 2, 3, 4 on your 4th string. That's your G string, right? Okay, so let's get our fingers in place and play that F chord. Try to get it to ring. There you go. Just play it a couple of times, strum it a couple of times till you feel good about it. All right, play the C chord. C chord, remember your 3 finger is on that 1 string. Now play your F chord. See if you can move to it quickly. Strum that a couple of times. Go to your C chord. Go back Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. All right, so we're going to start with our F chord. Everybody play your F. Now play your C. That's the chord changes we're going to make, okay? So take a look at where your chords are, okay? So I'm okay if you want to keep playing your chord on every beat. I think that's okay. So you may want to... If you want to play it that way, that's okay. If you just want to play it one time at the beginning of the measure, that's okay too. So just kind of find what works for you and what you're enjoying. Because you're playing by yourself, that's actually some advantage for you to kind of get to do it the way you like to and the way that feels good to you and is fun for you. And you don't have to do it the same way everybody else is doing, okay? All right, so let's get ready with that F chord. Here we go. Mary had a little lamb. So see, we're going to start with F, then we're going to make a kind of a quick change. We go F. You have time to get ready for C, and then it's a quick change back to F, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Mary had a little lamb. Go to C. Little lamb. Go to F. Little lamb. Good. Stop. Now I'm going to sing it, okay? Here we go. 1, 2. You can sing with me and play. Mary had a little lamb. Change to F. C. Little lamb. Back to F. Little lamb. Stay on F. Mary had a little lamb. It's changed to C. Fleece was white as. Change to F. Snow. Everywhere that Mary went. C. Mary went. F. Mary went. F. Everywhere that Mary went. C. The lamb was sure to F. Go. How'd you do? Good. So I would repeat it and do it a couple of times, okay? Some of you are getting really good at this and you're probably playing a lot better than I'm even doing. So I'm going to start practicing mine a lot more. And I'm going to try to get really good at it. Okay. All right, let's take a look at one more. Row, row, row your boat. Row, row, row your boat. All right, so we're going to play F and C. You can play in whatever strum pattern you like as long as it fits the rhythm, okay? I'm probably going to strum on every steady beat, just the quarter notes is what I'm going to do, okay? Row, row, row your boat. We only have one change, F, F, then we've changed to C, and then back to F. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Good, do it again. You can sing low. I'll sing low this time for my boys. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay, so my goal that I'm challenging myself for this week is to really be able to move from F and get it to really ring out and not have my fingers holding some of the other strings down, and then C and back to F, and I'm going to start working really hard on being able to change my fingers without looking. So that's going to require muscle memory. I got to practice it a lot of times to try and get my fingers to move without me having to look and see where they are. Okay? I had been practicing that while we were in school and I'd gotten better at it. And now I've got to start practicing again. Okay, so challenge yourself. That's F and C. Next week I'll post a video where we're going to add another chord. You've got a lot of songs using F and C right now, so you can do London Bridge, Itsy Bitsy Spider. He's got the whole world in his hands. I didn't put in Michael Finnegan, but we could change it to Amy Finnegan if we wanted to and make up funny words. that's using FNC. That might be a fun project. So you've got a couple of really good songs with FNC, a lot of them. I've even got some Christmas songs if we want to start doing. The next thing we'll do is we'll add the G7, and several of you have asked me about that. If you want to go on ahead, if you've gotten really good at FNC and you want to move ahead, do that. You don't have to wait for the rest of us, okay? I love you guys. I hope you're playing like crazy. If you're getting really good at this, or you have something you just want to show me, make a video and send it to me. Or tell me, just post a comment, tell me how it's going. All right, I'll see you soon.